back to another video. It's your boy Mark from Hillside Farmers.
And Chris. So today we're going to talk about all the struggles we have gone through doing the hillside farming for pepper.
Yo, I want to talk about say the first mistake I make is I decide when when we start off say we're gonna plant up Scotch bonnet to export. Right? And while me I do it, people are tell me say yo me fi go buy the seedlings and not sow the Scotch bonnet pepper. But me they want the entire experience to sow the pepper them and watch them grow. But the first mistake was I mix the Scotch bonnet and the West Indian red. And even though I have Chris over here start tell me say yo don't mix them, and I have my RADA extension officer tell me don't mix them, and I have other people tell me don't mix them. I still go ahead and mix them. And
Alright. The thing is, his friend gave him some pepper tree. Right?
Dylan Stevens give me some pepper tree. Tell
which
me
was
Scotch
Red
bonnet.
Indian pepper tree.
No, I never read Indian. Then they already mixed between the red and the
Okay, so they were mixed. I turned to him and I said, Mark, according to our research, we have learned that the Jamaican market or the company in Jamaica, they do love Red Indian to make their sauce pepper. That red sauce pepper that you have in the that you go into the restaurant and see that you can add to your food, yeah, they normally like to use the Red Indian. So that is why people tend to do a Red Indian farm. But we wanted to do exporting, right? And we learned that for exporting, the better pepper tree to grow was Scotch bonnet, right? So when he got that mixed pepper, I told him to throw away those 12 because it was 12 pepper he got from his friend. Mark being stubborn, yeah, Chris don't know not much about farming, even though he's learning at the same pace as him, or even more.
If you tell you the truth,
he decide to keep them.
If you tell you the God Almighty truth. I know nothing about Chris, don't know nothing about pepper or being stubborn. May I tell you this? I'm the first 12 pepper that I put down on the ground.
So you have a sentimental attachment.
Yeah, me they have an attachment to my pepper them, and then if you go look for me do all of the hard work there, and then if you go dig them up back and if you go throw them away and start over back. Me never want that.
Alright. So
that
then
discouragement. That I did discouragement.
Alright, so ask him now what is his plan now for those pepper. Ask him what he's gonna do now for those pepper.
Alright, may I tell you the God Almighty truth. We not get the export link as yet, and me I supply to local customers. And most of them, or a few of them are complaining and say, yo, they want strictly Scotch bonnet. And when I realize, when I'm looking at my farm, I have Red Indian and I have brown pepper mostly.
And you have a variety of pepper.
I have a variety of peppers, but mostly a Red Indian, and the crossbreed between the Scotch bonnet and the Red Indian, which me assume say that's why I get the brown pepper, because if you tell you the truth, my uncle they plant out Scotch bonnet pepper and Red Indian, and now me have brown pepper.
Not only brown pepper, he has a pepper that has a pale skin, and the skin of the pepper look like it has vein inside of it. I don't know what variety is that. I've seen it before, but I don't know what variety is that, to be honest. But right now the best option for him is to go in the farm, look at those pepper. Go into the farm and take out those pepper, the first set of row that he had planted, and dispose of them. That is the best option he has right now. I don't know if he get rid of the first 12 pepper.
No, they're still not grown.
If they are gonna still have Red Indian bearing, or you'll get the pure Scotch bonnet. Maybe if he get rid of them, then there'll be no cross pollination, and then it only gonna be between the Scotch bonnet, and then we got pure Scotch bonnet.
Our next during the whole farming experience. Alright. Now, hey, I want stubborn youth, you know. I tell you what people tell me again. When rainfall, for those who don't know, you see whenever you have a rainfall, whenever the sun come out back, please spray whatever crop it have to be pepper, whichever crop you have, please spray them with fungicide. Because this is how I was told by local farmers that whenever the rain fall, whenever finish fall, fungus will take up a pepper them. Now me, being stubborn and well, I never, you know I'm not stubborn neither.
Lazy?
No, I never lazy. I ignorant. Me tell you, oh, yeah,
It
ignorant.
can't be ignorant if the farmers are
No,
told you
me
that.
tell you where the ignorance come in. Me now, me buy the fungicide. But me don't know the mixture, me don't know how to mix it. And whoever me ask, them don't know either. Them a tell me for work experiment. And me not in the experiment with me pepper them.
Cool, cool. Now, he has a brother that is an engineer by school, right? He could have come to me, asked me, oh, this is what the instructions said, how we go about doing that. Because it gives you the quantity to the number of peppers that you're spraying. It might give you the amount of concentration you will have for a certain millimeter volume of, if it is liquid, volume of fungicide to volume of water, or if it is solid or powder, it give you the mass to the number of, to the volume of water. But you want to just take in information from locals, which they have a knowledge, a base knowledge, but they don't plant peppers like him, so they don't know the ratio.
Give me
in
a talk.
comparison.
Give me a talk.
Yeah.
Why me something there? You know why me not come to you and ask him?
I don't
tell you why me not come to him and ask him. Me see him as a young farmer just as myself. Me prefer, well, me talk to the persons and we have more we have experience. I do this for years and years.
Yeah. All right.
But me ask them a question, then tell me yes, then give me the instruction and say yes, me need to put fungicide on it. This are the next somebody lick me. Everything else me buy, every pesticide and some come in liquid, the fungicide come in powder.
All right, good. Now, this is the thing. In reality, we tend to want information from experienced persons and so on. But if you're gonna deal with experienced person, you would have to deal with direct experienced person, because what happened with experienced person is that they are normally limited to the things that they are within. And most of our farmers, they are in planting, banana, what brown man do?
Brown man do plant and banana.
Plant and banana. Most of them that we meet.
Majority of farmers do plant and banana.
None of them is doing, well, not to say none of them, but the limited amount is doing peppers, sweet pepper, scotch bonnet pepper, which we are going to do, right? So
Dirk do pepper.
All right, so Dirk do pepper. We could have got that information from Dirk. But you see, when you have experience and not theory, you're only limited to what you have experience to. So even though you're a farmer, you're going to limit it to the thing that you plant. You're not going to have all the experience for all the plant them that is there. So the next thing is, this is why theory base is important. So the next thing is to read the instruction that the container say and apply your theoretical knowledge to it. So I would have tell him that, hey, the container say you need 50 gram to 5 gallon, right? And or if it is in liter and we know it in, and we know how to get gallon, then we know we convert it and so on. But yeah, you view me as a young farmer, but I have a little knowledge in terms of chemical background.
But I mean, I learn from a mistake.
But yeah, we are learning from the mistake.
Yeah, we are learning from a mistake. And this are the next something we liquid during we farming, we farm journey, from which I will start till now. When we start off in our farming, we start off. When we start off in our farming, boy.
Sour budge. How it go?
I don't know him.
Yeah, man, but they can show their sour.
Yeah, it's sour. But when we start off in our farming, we start off in the rainy time. We never have water problem other than something.
Sure.
Straight out to. But which month we don't know?
This is now
we in March. So February, March, a piece of drought lick we see. Yeah, me not laugh man, drought lick me in February, March man, and we don't have the irrigation system set up, and everybody when we go to about the irrigation system, then keep on telling me say because we're on hillside, we can't set up a drip system all of them something.
Which I think is wrong.
Yeah, me think that's stupid still, but because wait, why me think it's stupid? Hillside is supposed to get the best irrigation system. You don't need no pump, no nothing. All you need for do
No, that is gravity feed.
gravity feed.
But the reason why they might say that though is because of soil leaching or soil erosion or the movement of the topsoil. Because when you have the water dripping there, yes, the same gravity is gonna want to pull the water down. So the gravity, the soil with the right nutrient and so on for the plant will run down to the lower part. That is why. But then we have something that we call mulching. Mulching or so on, which we could take on the grass or the dead plant that we take from off the hillside that when we were cleaning up and put it around the plant. And then when we do the drip there, then the soil will hold up and the plant will get the water that it requires.
And yeah, the same mulching. Me think about that. Me ask some farmers, now I call a name, but me ask some farmers and them say, I don't know if it's true, but then say when you put them same dry grass beside the pepper them or whichever crop you use, it tends to leave to draw fungus.
Which might be true. Because you know the condition which fungus might like is moisture and
heat.
Yeah, and like a warm section to keep live. But you yourself, Mark, would have recognized that without the mulching or with the mulching you have fungus problem.
Yeah, without the mulching
but
so we're still better than some because we're up on the hillside. So whenever the rain fall, boy, I don't know if it's say, but yeah, the water kind of drain at the bottom. So you realize say the one them at the bottom tend to have more fungus than the one in my top. But what the one in my top have, what the one at the top not have is water because the water drain gone at the bottom. The one at the top tend to not have no water.
All right, now that leads to my next point that I'm gonna talk about. Initially, when we were starting this thing, I told Mark, hey, we need to do contour. Now, one of the things that contour eliminate is the leaching of soil or soil erosion or the topsoil being running out to the lower section.
And retain more water.
He was saying the plant without the give me a second.
The plant them without
the contour, but this has a stronger, which would be true.
It has a stronger base.
Why though? It's because remember, you know, it's planted already compressed soil, right? When you plant it, it already compressed, so it has a better anchor to the ground compared to the part where you have made the contour line or restructure the terrain of the hill, right? And you would have loosened up that soil, so it has loose soil to anchor to. So it seems like the base is weak. But that is just for now, which it has, even though it has that it had majority pro to it.
Yeah, you have a lot of pros to it.
Yeah, it has majority pro to it compared to that. But one problem to solve that is, which he had carried out so far, is to put support to the plant. Like carry nylon cord through the plant and hold them up, or put stick to them and put them to stand up, help them to support them to stand up. But after a while, the soil will compress in the contour and allow the base to become stronger after a while.
Probably about a year.
Yeah,
it will come stronger. But right now, they want them in the contour. Then kind of what me that say now? Them have more branches. Yeah, they look more
fleshier.
Yeah, they more like nice. They get more nutrients than the one way
because
the topsoil are wash off.
Yeah, because that is one reason is because the one in the terrain that is restructured is holding their fertilizer, while the one on the hillside, when the water come and wash it down, some of it wash off to the lower section, right? So you'll have more fertile soil down there. But we went through this. I was telling him initially, he had to get approval from our extension officer, Miss Brown.
Miss
Miss
Moore.
Brown, Miss Moore. My apology for that. But we are in the testing phase. Same way, we have not reached the maximum number that we want, but we are learning from that.
Yeah,
Right?
we're then at the learning phase.
Right, and we're still learning as we go along, and we recognize that it is a lot better if you can look at the different pepper trees. Just show them here, the cameraman.
We have ready there down there, sir.
Yeah, look at the one in the contour. Look up there at that one. You look at the trees, they look strong and they look like almost like they want to become big trees, right? Compared to the one without the contour. Look at the one without the contour. Yeah, they look like they're hungry. But yeah, that is one other thing that we recognize about the tree, right? These one behind here was planted later than these one here, don't? Huh? Look at these coming now. They are taking their time to come. Look at these one in the contour, in the terrain. Oh, we have a little carrot in the land too as well. But we're gonna take our time and do what we have to do.
Yeah, so while we are learning, we're gonna share our learning experience with you
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Look out for great things. We're gonna have sweet pepper,
On one
pepper,
side.
because I love me hot pepper. Me is a man from a little bit strictly hot pepper and cane.
Now bear in mind, if you're planting sweet pepper and hot pepper on the same land, you have to put a big gap with maybe some separating plant between them. Why?
Cross-pollination.
Cross-pollination.
Yeah, you don't want cross-pollination. We don't want the same thing that happened to me with my red Indian and my Scotch bonnet.
And the sweet pepper.
We don't want to have some sweet hot pepper.
Yeah. And I'm the sweet pepper person.
Scotch bonnet. Well, hot pepper. Me love me hot pepper them.
Yeah.
You can't eat a food without hot pepper. That one thing, there's no way food not taste nice without pepper.
Well, I've eaten a lot of food without hot pepper and it was great. Hey, one hint, I give you a task to try. Get a sweet pepper from your local market. Get your macaroni and cheese. Get franks. Your franks or sausage, anyone you want. It can be spicy or normal franks. And get an egg.
Franks are the sausage.
Yeah, no man, frank though. Or sausage, anyone you want. Right? But whether it's spicy or non-spicy. Right? And you can get an egg. What you're gonna do, you're gonna boil the egg first. Then you put in your macaroni and cheese. You're gonna put in your macaroni to boil for 7 minutes to 8 minutes. Then you cut up your sweet pepper in small dices. And you cut up your franks in small sections, yes. And then you mix them all together with your butter and your milk, as you know, to make your macaroni and cheese. And taste that and give me commenters to how that tastes back in your comment section.
Yeah, we're going to show them how to make it.
One day I will do that.
Stay tuned for the video, is it?
Stay tuned for that video.
Alright, so it's your boy Mar from Hillside Farmers. With me we have Chris.
Yes.
And we are out.